So we will discuss about the 3D dimensional Cartesian coordinate system. So along with the vector analysis. Okay. So in three-dimensional. So this is the three-dimensional figure that what you are seeing on the screen. So we have the three-dimensional Cartesian coordinate system. We have three axes. So we have x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. You know that all three are in mutual perpendicular direction. All are mutual perpendicular to each other. So when they are mutually perpendicular, so what does it indicate? They are independent directions. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and z-axis. Okay. So when you consider this, so what is that? So we follow right-handed system. So what happens in the right-handed system? So it will be always like this: x, y, z. Let us say. So x to y gives y to z, z to x. What does it mean? Here, when you are going from x to y, when you are going from x to y, this is x to y. So use the thumb direction, sweep from x to y. So what direction thumb gives? The z direction. So whenever you are using a hand, when you are sweeping from x to y, thumb direction gives z. When you are sweeping from y to z, the direction what it gives is x direction. When you are sweeping from z to x, what is that it is giving? Z to x is equal. This is the right-handed system. Okay. So whenever you are you follow right-handed system. In almost all the cases, use right-handed system. Okay. Now, so this indicates, let us say, there are three planes here. So what are the planes here? So this is one plane, orange plane. This is blue is another plane, green is another plane. Okay. So on this plane, y is equal to 0. So if you consider this plane, here this is the origin. So on this plane, y is equal to 0. So this is actually y is equal to 0 plane is zx plane. If you consider this green one, what is that plane? This is the yz plane. So on yz plane, so if you consider on this plane, so what is the x value? X value is 0. So what is the remaining one? Blue one. So this is the xy plane. Okay. So well, that is the xy plane, and on that xy plane, on this plane, z is equal to 0. On this plane, x is equal to 0. Okay, so on this plane y is equal to 0. Okay, so what is this plane once again? So this plane is z is equal to 0. This is xy plane. This is zx plane. And what about this? So this is, you are seeing this now. So this is zy plane, yz plane. Okay, zx plane, xy plane, yz plane. On yz plane, x is equal to 0. So, okay. So now this is, if you consider at this point, this is the point of intersection of the plane. X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. So that's why the point becomes 0 comma 0 comma 0. So what is the point in a three-dimensional space or three-dimensional coordinates? It is the intersection of all planes or all three planes. Wherever you consider, that will be the point. Now with this, suppose if you consider this one on x direction, let us say you are moving on a x axis. So when you are moving on a x axis, the x values will be changing. On y axis, y changes. On z axis, so they are all are independent. That is, the contribution of x on y axis is 0. The contribution of z on x axis is 0. Along the direction of x axis is 0. The contribution of z on y is 0. Suppose if you want to consider that, suppose if you want to find out the contribution, what is the angle between this? This is the 90 degrees. This is the 90 degrees. Now, when this is the 90 degrees, the projection of y onto x is y cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. So the projection of x on y z axis is, the projection will be this only. Actually, the projection is this only. The projection is this only. So at this point 0, it will be the contribution of x onto y axis is 0, y on z axis is 0, z on x axis is 0. Okay. So now, in order to represent the direction of movement, let us say a body is moving along x-axis, whether it is negative x-axis or positive x-axis, and the body is moving along y-axis, and the body is moving along the z-axis. Okay. Suppose somewhere the body is moving in any other particular direction. So in that case, you have to represent with the vectors. So how do you represent the vectors? Now, I'll consider each direction. Along x-axis, I'll consider a unit vector, that is ax. Unit vector is, the magnitude is 1. What does it mean? If a body moves 2 meters along x direction, positive x direction, let us say. So how do you indicate? 2ax meter. So if a body moves along y-axis, let us say. So how do you represent it? The y-axis direction is, unit vector is ay, z-axis is az. So 3 meters, let us say 3 meters along y-axis. So simply 3 into ay meter. Suppose 5 meter along z-axis, simply, so 5 meter means in along z direction directly. Instead of saying 5 meter along z direction, I can represent it as 3 into az. Okay. So now suppose in so consider this blue plane from here to here. Let us say this is, so what is this? So 3 coordinates will be there. So 3 points are there. Which plane this is? This is x. Which plane that is? XY plane. So on XY plane, if you consider on XY plane, z is equal to 0. So what is the point? This is z is equal to 0. Let's say it is 2 comma 3 comma 0. So a body is moved from this point to this point. What does it mean? Suppose if you drop a perpendicular here and another perpendicular here, so it should be a perpendicular. So another perpendicular here. So what does it mean? This is the y-axis. It has traveled to along y-axis. Okay. So what is the value? Sorry. So x, y, z. So how do you represent it? X comma y comma z. So they say this is on y. Y means this is minus 3 negative y-axis. So this is minus 3. 2 meters along 2 units along x-axis. 2. This is 2. So anyway, z is equal to 0. So how do you represent it? Instead of saying that it has moved from a 0, 0 to the point of origin to this point, let us say P, how do you represent it? Simply, I say OP bar is equal to 2AX minus 3AY. Automatically, what does it represent? It is 2 units along, just I am saying units, just 2 units along X direction minus 3 units along negative y direction, 3 units along negative y direction. So this is what it indicates. Okay. So now we have unit vectors. So what are the unit vectors here? Unit vectors are ax, ay, az are the unit vectors. Now consider this in this case, special case. Let P the point P x comma y comma z. Okay. So all these three are in mutual perpendicular direction. Suppose you know the dot product of so unit vectors. So ax dash ay is equal to 0 is equal to ay dot az is equal to az dot ax. Or else you can write that ax dot ax is equal to 1 is equal to ay dot ay dot ay, az dot az. Now consider point P. Then the what is the, so here let us say Px. So whenever you say x, y, comma z means it represents x units along x direction, y units along y direction, z units along z direction. So I have taken this is the right handed system x2y z, x2y z, y2 zx, z2x y. Okay. So here, suppose if you apply the cross product, ax dot ay is equal to az. Sorry, cross is equal to az. Ay cross az is equal to ax. Az cross ax is equal to ax cross ax is equal to 0 cross ay is equal to ay cross. Okay. So now x units along x, how do you represent it? Let us say this is the vector, then OP bar is equal to, so it has moved x units. So this is one x units along x direction, y units along y direction, z units along z direction. Or else you can say the px bar, so xax, py bar. So I am representing as it a vector with bar y into ay, ez, z into az. So it's a summation. So that's why instead of that, so instead of saying it is moved from 0 to certain point x comma y comma z, instead of that I can write it as OP bar is equal to x into ax, y into ay plus z into az. So which gives the, what is the meaning of it? It has moved from the origin to this x units along x direction, y units along y direction, z units z direction. So this is the very important point here. Now, what is the beauty of it? Why you are making the mutually orthogonal coordinates? So, suppose there are all, let us say I'll consider certain point 3 comma 4 comma 5. So the contribution of x on y is 0, y on z is equal to 0, z on x is equal to 0, or you can say effect of one on other is 0. So if p is equal to 3 comma 4 comma 5, another point q will be there. It is obtained after moving 5 more units along x direction. So another point, what is that? If it is obtained after moving 5 more units along x direction. So how can you say that? It is moving 5 more units along x direction means, so where is the x? What is the point it will be? The point q will be, so you can independently add, no? 3 plus 5 because independent of each other, comma 4 comma 5. So what is the point here? 8 comma 4 comma 5, as simple as that. So that is the beauty of it. So they are independent. If something is moving along x direction, y direction, or z direction, in particular direction, you can add and get the point. So this is the concept of Cartesian coordinate system. Or else you can have some more vector analysis. So if you have points a bar, a is one point, okay. So b is another point. Then what happens? What is the position vector of A? That is the point. The position vector of point A is, you can represent a OA bar. The position vector of point OB bar. And if you want to kind of find out AB bar, OB bar, you know all these vectors. OB bar minus OA bar. So this is obtained using triangle law. Suppose this is X, Y, Z. The point A, point B. So this is the point B. This is the point A. Okay. It's a vector A, OB bar, OA bar, OB bar. Then what is AB bar? AB bar is equal to OB bar minus OA. Okay. You separately study all those vectors separately, but this is the three-dimensional coordinate system along with vector analysis. system along with vector analysis.